What's happening with the Hoodlum gang? You already know who I am. You already know why we here. Y'all see the title. We're gonna get into it. Now, yesterday, or starting Monday night, there was a series of videos put out that an incident happened to baby B Braze, and I made mine about 12 hours after that. Like I said, I had been privy to the information 24 hours prior, but I wasn't going to be the first person to bring it to the internet, because if it's not something already circulating on the internet, I'm not breaking news. You know what I mean? That's not what I do. I seen some weirdos in the comments like, "Oh, you still spoke on it," and basically trying to say I'm trying to act like I got integrity. Like, what? It don't mean I don't got integrity if I spoke on it. I said I wasn't going to be the first person to bring it to the internet. That's what we do. It's content, homie. So I never said I wasn't going to speak on it. I said I'm not bringing something that's not on the internet to the internet. Once it's on the internet, then boom, it's content. But before it hit the internet, it wasn't content. It was prison politics. I don't know how you don't get that. But anyways, so, you know, people had their different versions of what may or may not have happened to baby Braze, and he made a series of posts and messages on his story that insinuated certain things, and then he popped out yesterday and he gave his version of what happened, or kind of didn't. Braze is the type of person that you got to read between the lines when he talk. And one thing he did obviously show us is that he's still on that yard, and that he didn't get yanked on, which I never ran with the yanked on part. I did say he wasn't on that yard. But you got to understand, see, people act like this is a YouTuber thing. Now, with some people, yeah, they just saw titles and ran with it, but this is a human nature thing. If I witness something and I tell you, and you tell your homie tell his brother or sister or cousin, there's going to be details taken out, and there's going to be stuff added because they may have forgot those things that were taken out. You know what I mean? So that's just human nature. You know what I mean? They did studies about that, where you could whisper something in somebody's ear and it keep going, and then when it get to the end, the story change. It's not a YouTuber thing. That's a human thing. So acting like, oh, you don't got the facts right and all that, hey, bro, it's going to get twisted and turned. And especially when you watching other content creators and they saying they talked to somebody on the yard and that person told them that this is how it happened. Like, come on, bro. But anyways, like I said, you know, I wasn't gonna be the first person to bring it to the yard. I mean, to the to the YouTube yard, YouTube streets. He got on. He, like I said, he talking riddles. And I feel like he basically said what happened. Like, he like, yeah, I got DP, and this all I got. And he like show his face. It looked like he had a little something right there. But I mean, and then you had other people saying that the DP happened, but the DP was bunk. That would explain why he looked like nothing happened to him. But I didn't hear him say that the DP didn't happen. He said, I'm still on this yard. Nigga have to kill me before I get up off this yard. And he said he didn't get yanked on. And obviously he still got his phone. You have people running with the narrative that his homies took his phone. I never ran with that. He never said he didn't get DP. That's all I'm saying. That was the whole main thing. Well, at least with me. I don't know about everybody else. And another thing, I'm quite sure it's a lot of people that's hating on him, whether it be other YouTubers, or I don't have nothing against that man. I'm subscribed to the channel. I enjoy the content, like I said before. So everybody who's running content is not hating on you. There's been other YouTubers where there was false content ran on them. There's been false content ran on me. I don't take it personal. It's YouTube. But to say everybody who ran that content yesterday is hating on you is just not true. Just like if you got a DP yesterday and you look like nothing happened to you, I don't think they was hating on you, because they could have sent some dudes at you that It looked like they took it light on you. So showed you love, but felt maybe their hand was forced and they had to do what they had to do. So I don't know. I don't know. If you call that hate, I don't know. But you know, the average person, they look at it like, oh, he back yanking up, you know, he blowing it down, doing it up, as he like to say, and he chilling. But that's what you supposed to do, is regular program. What you think, a nigga gonna come on there sad and be, yeah, man, that's messed up, man, they shouldn't have did me? Like, what do y'all expect? He supposed to get on there and pop it still. Like, what? Like, most of y'all, 90% of y'all don't understand what's going on, but act like y'all do, because you watch other channels and you soak up game and you try to come around and act like it's coming from you and it's firsthand knowledge. Just imagine watching two Chinese people speak and you love their content, it's funny, but you don't understand what's going on. And then you start trying to tell them what they should and shouldn't do as if you know more than them. That's how y'all dudes who never left the porch or not from California or what, that's how y'all sound when y'all watch content and be trying to tell niggas who actually live it or lived it what's going on. Like, it's like when I used to watch Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless go back and forth, and Skip, I don't care how much research you did, I don't care how long you've been around the game, bro, you don't have the same amount of experience as a Hall of Famer. Like, it starts to look crazy after a while that you think you know more than a person who, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. But yeah, I just, you know, me personally, like I said, some of the facts may have been wrong. I didn't run with the main narratives that everybody else ran with. I said the man got a DP. And I did say it has something to do with the Crips and the Hoovers. Whether that's right or wrong, y'all tell me this. When you saw his video last night, did you see a towel over that writing that says you shouldn't have did it with BITCH, with the C and the H whacked out? That's all I want to know. Was that a coincidence or was that strategic? They say you got DP, whatever. Whether you did or you didn't. Whether they had a stern talking to you. The towel is over that graffiti now. That's all I got to say, homie. But I don't know how many other people going to correct themselves or they just going to leave it up. I don't understand. Some of y'all. And then here's another thing. I uploaded my video over 24 hours ago. You got people that's still watching my video right now and commenting and so-called coming for me in the comment section. Bro, if he already came out last night, you should be satisfied with that. Why are you still going around watching content just to argue with people? If I hadn't made a video on it, I wouldn't have made another video. If I hadn't seen your content and what you said about it by now, I'm not gonna still go watch it after he done already came out. That's a sickness, bro. You can't convince me that there ain't something wrong with you still watching videos just to disagree and disrespect the content creator over somebody you don't even know. Bet you ain't even sent that man a package, ain't wrote him, ain't visited, ain't did nothing, ain't hooked him up with a female, ain't did nothing. But you arguing in the comments for somebody and disrespecting people. It's cool to disagree, but the disrespect is where it's like, bro, 9 times out of 10, you dudes don't, you wouldn't talk like that in nobody's face, because you can have a disagreement as a man with somebody. But to keep on talking reckless, like, bro, y'all get to be the tough guys, the bullies, and the street niggas in the comment section that you never was in real life. Even some of y'all who be trying to act like members, I know you're not a member, because ain't no real member who lived this life in the comments arguing with somebody over something as small as this, over somebody they don't even know. Now, maybe if you said something about their section specifically or one of their homies, they might get in their feelings, maybe. And even still, most of them would just be like, hey, you see that shit? Shaking my head. They're not finna be typing away, going back and forth with people. Some will, most won't. But the fact that y'all do that is sickening to me. Like, hey, if I don't agree with somebody, bro, I'm not subscribed to your channel. I'm not watching your content. I'll unsubscribe, or I'll just pass your channel up, or press them 3 dots and tell YouTube to hide your channel. I don't even want to suggest it to me. I'm not going to keep watching your channel to keep disagreeing. The fact that some of y'all will stay subscribed to somebody's channel for years, and every time they upload something, you come and disagree. What type of grown man has that much energy? What type of sane grown man has that type of energy to wait, get subscribed, get notified, just to disagree with somebody every time they upload content? That's a sickness. That's a sick, bro. You know how many times it's people, I love their channel, and I see they got a video and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna watch that later on when I get off work. Even though I could listen to YouTube content at work, I'll watch that later when I'm laying down, or you know what I mean? Or I might be doing something with my son or something, like, I'll watch that later on. I'll be seeing people in the comments all the time that be like, oh, I know, as soon as they get the notification, oh, I click so fast. Like, bro, I got other things to do. I don't care how much I like your content. I got other things to do than to sit around and wait for another man or woman or whoever to upload some content for me to watch. What the boys say? Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all think of my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Like, bro, I got priorities and other stuff to do than sit around and wait for somebody to upload content to disagree with them and argue with other niggas in the comments. Use a bitch. That's beta male. That's feminine. That's estrogen. That's punk shit. But a lot of y'all do that. Anyways, man, that's my video. I just wanted to say that, you know, I had some bits and pieces wrong. Like I said, he never said he didn't get DP'd. That's not do. He said he didn't get yanked on, and he's still on that yard, and he ain't going out without a fight if they try to remove him off a yard. And then he accused everybody of being haters for making content. Bro, we in the content game. He had a post that says something about everybody hates Braze. Like, everybody don't hate you, bro. I don't hate you. I don't got no problem with you. It's content. Man, that's my video for today, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I know some of y'all gonna come, y'all still gonna keep running your mouth. Listen, homie, I don't need you as a subscriber. If you won't remove yourself, I will remove you. I don't care. I don't care about having less subscribers. I'm getting you out of here, because like I said, this is your opportunity to try and be tough and just talk reckless. You could disagree. I don't care if you disagree. But if you disagree with everything, if I can click on your profile and everything you say is disagreeing just for years, and you just, bro, I'm gonna get you out of here, because clearly I'm not healthy for you in your mental. It's something about me that's bothering you, and I want you to be the best you can be, and I'm gonna remove myself out of your life by removing you out of my life. All right? That's my video, homie. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.